Hello and welcome to Blazing Bobcat Bites, where the chicken bites are hot but the questions are even spicier. My name is Gail. I'm a senior at Bates and an employee at Campus Life. Today we're joined by the inimitable Luke Allen, coordinator of Campus Life, programming and first year experience. You've probably seen him scanning IDs outside Grey Cage dances or popping up in your email inboxes. Thank you for being here today, Luke.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Gail.
Yeah, of course. So you brought all these.
Yes, I brought
sauces?
I brought a variety of hot sauces. I had a welcome pack from a Christmas gift that was a road trip, and I feel like Winter Carnival coming up, Frost and Furious, no better way than to do a little bit of a road trip through hot sauce, and sprinkle in a few local to New England favorites that I have. Some that bring some heat, and some that just have great local value.
Awesome. So, what are we starting with?
Well, starting on the road trip, we have the scenic garlic root. It's a fun little hot sauce. I love the puns that this gift box has, and I'm hopeful they'll be good. I haven't opened them, so first taste test for most of these hot sauces. So hopefully it's decent. We're just gonna
Oh, wow.
big piles. Yeah.
Wow.
I think I have a pretty good spice tolerance, so. I'm really hopeful that this is not going to bite me in the behind.
Well, this
for
one
going
looks like
heavy.
it might. This one looks like it bites. It's called the Spicy Shark.
That's the brand, Gail.
What's it actually called? Eat
Uh,
the Heat?
Nope, that's their catchphrase.
Hamangatsa? Born in New England? What else would it be called?
It is called Hamagata.
Hamagata.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so jumping into our first question. So, Luke, according to your LinkedIn profile,
Yep.
you feel that your position allows you the honor of helping plan and run programming that helps students at Bates College nourish the non-academic part of their lives. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
What inspired you to pursue this kind of work?
I think from an early perspective, Bates College was really formative for me, and I think a really big part of that was the student activities life of it. We talk about at Bates really nourishing the whole person, and I think a lot of the learning that happens outside of the classroom comes from like this club life and this community that we build. I got into the work as a student, as a student programming advisor, or SPA. Bates loves an acronym. They really do. And that work was really rewarding, helping a variety of clubs as a student kind of build these community points and get involved in micro ways. It was really great, and I think that you learn so much being a student leader on this campus that it really kind of fulfills a desire I have to educate, but also it really helps to give back to a place that formed me in a community that is so welcoming and vibrant. I really think it kind of led me to this work. I was really eager to get back into it after graduating. I spent a year away and then came right back and haven't, regretted it a bit.
Awesome. Wow. Second question, second sauce. Moving on up. What's this?
The gas station jalapeno.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, a truck stop bathroom hot sauce is what we're navigating here, I guess.
Oh, it's an interesting color.
It is. It's green like a jalapeno, Gail.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like your answer to that last question kind of leads into my second question. So you are a Bates alum, and it's really great to hear about your own experience at Bates and how that's tied into your work here. And I am curious that when you look at the social life at Bates now, what do you think has changed since you were a student?
Yeah, it's funny to ask me this, because I definitely was not the most social person on campus.
Really?
Yeah, no, I was. That felt pointed. I kind of really stuck to a few clubs heavily, but I got out about in a lot of ways. But even I can kind of see that, you can see the centers of where activities happen kind of shift along. A lot of students love Smith now, and back in the day, it was you wanted a village or nothing. Off-campus housing has become a lot more popular for places to kind of build community, and that really wasn't the case as a student. Weekends was at Village, and that's where you could expect to find a lot of your friends. So it's really been interesting to see that kind of shift. And also, you guys, as current students, go to bed a lot earlier. You really do.
Really?
As a first year, the Bates Campus Life events went from like 11 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Nowadays, like clubs are like, let's go 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. And I'm like, man, that's wild to me, because by 9 p.m. as a student, like that's when we were just starting to get ready to go out to an event, and now it's like this is when it's starting. So it's kind of wild that you guys are in different places and really getting a much earlier start for a much earlier
Gotta
bedtime.
get a jump on it.
I mean, hey, there's definitely a shift of wanting to be in community earlier, because it's hard work being a student. You guys need your sweet Z's and your beauty sleep, so it works.
Okay. Third question.
Truck stop extra hot. No, it's a good compliment with the chicken bites. The Den, it's so lovely. As a student, like they went
plug
away.
the Den.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sponsor us.
They did sponsor.
They did. I mean, yeah, we did get food from them and drink.
So Luke, you oversee Bates traditions that span generations, such as Snowball, Gala, Puddle Jump, and so many more. How do you adapt these events so they still resonate with today's students without losing what made them special in the first place?
It's funny to drop Snowball there, because that's one of our newest events in terms of events that really have great traction. But yeah, no, that's a really good question, and I think it is coming down to knowing that traditions matter a lot. The Bates community expands past graduation and continues. So you always have those people who go, back in my day, it was this, and this. And I think to really center this work and remind myself, it's like people had their time. We want to honor traditions, but we have to be willing to make changes and shake things up to better fit our students. Moving of spaces to more organized areas has been a big part. Moving Lickett from these small areas to the gray cage to help that grow and spread new messaging is really important. So I think a lot of it is being willing to get into the weeds with students, hear them out, and be willing to make the changes. Even though it's more work to change logistics year after year, it's much more rewarding, because there's nothing worse than planning an event, expecting like 1,000 people, and then like 600 show up.
Yeah.
That's not what you want, so you have to be willing to change and adapt. And I think a really big part of that is building these relationships with students, being in it with them, and hearing what they have to say. What do you have to say, Gail? What would you change?
I do think, my dad went to Bates, so I grew up hearing a lot about different events at Bates, different dances that were really important to his time here, and my mom would visit, and they kind of, they had so much fun on the Bates campus. And I feel like coming to Bates, I didn't recognize a lot of the same events that my father experienced, but I saw it echo throughout. Like there was a dance here in the 90s that people loved a lot, and it's no longer here, but we have other dances that people really enjoy. I personally love the Halloween dance. I love Snowball. Very excited for Gala in March. But yeah, I do think that speaking to people who've come to Bates, like the events might change in shape, form, location, but what makes them special is the students, and that they will always be here.
Yeah, no, I mean, events are nothing without student buy-in and without the community. Each year an event is different, and I remember different parts of the event, and so often it's related to what the students thought and how they reacted and what the story of the night kind of was. So it's vastly different to when I was a student. It'll be different in 2 years from now. You have the 4-year cycles, and it's really relevant now. Like, this is my first year working here, where I've been a classmate with none of the students on campus, so kind of a fresh palette, and I'm like, yeah, things are vastly different. Even just from the fact we changed times to better suit you guys, like I said. Not saying you guys can't hang.
Okay, moving on. This is a spicy one, guys. Every campus has clubs that thrive and clubs that struggle. In your opinion, what separates clubs that last from the ones that quietly disappear?
Great question. I'm gonna plug my hot sauce first. This is Luchor Tacos Red Hot Sauce.
Oh, I love tacos.
I'm glad you love tacos. This is a place that kind of started off in Maine. It has grown quite a bit. They started bottling their sauce, and I was so happy when that happened. The red sauce is kind of their classic. Back in the day, they had to tell people when they ordered it, careful, it's really hot, you may not like it.
Is it really hot?
Not too bad. I mean, Gail, you're more welcome to try.
Well, it's luchador.
It is luchador.
I feel
we
like
do love a good luch.
Oh, guys.
Oh. The color difference on the plate from like the gift story type ones, like the local business one, like the color change, like one is so much more viscous than the other. It's wild.
Wow, viscous.
Yeah, dude, that's the Bates degree right there.
So, clubs.
Yes.
How do they last? How do they disappear? How do they fade? How do they grow to glory?
Yeah, I think a lot of that comes down to transition planning and building outside your friend group and making it separate. So many clubs get started as kind of friend groups with a shared interest, but if you ever expand and start preparing for when it's time for you to step away or go abroad, those gaps in knowledge are so detrimental. Club leadership is volunteerism on this campus, really. You don't get paid for it. You just get the satisfaction of running an event and holding community. So when you have to struggle to kind of reinvent the wheel when there are gaps of knowledge because leadership didn't really pass things on in a proper way, it's really discouraging. And I see a lot of clubs kind of fall into, I don't want to say obscurity, but into less of a spotlight because of that. When there's not consistent growth, it really affects it. I look at clubs that have been going on for a long time. Africana, Discordians, Deansmen, they've been here for a long time, and they have really clear leadership and ability to pass it on. Club leadership should not be just like a resume patter. It should be kind of a passion thing, and it really is the heartbeat of the social life on campus. Lewiston is wonderful and great, but late night options outside of the campus are kind of limited. So it's up to our clubs to keep that going. So when you recognize it as a community service and an ability to build bonds rather than just this is gonna look great on my grad school app, that really helps. I also think clubs that stay up to date in communication with offices and other clubs and resources on campus also do really well. Because like I said, any way to make it easier for club leaders to operate and thrive is going to make that club more successful in the long run.
Awesome. Okay, next question. This one is also a doozy.
Okay.
You ready?
Let's do the hot sauce first. Caution Chipotle crossing.
So, you have seen countless campus events succeed and countless campus events flop.
Yeah.
What event is usually the biggest success and which is historically the biggest flop? I know what I would say.
How do we measure success and flops? I guess is partly
heads.
Heads, a number of attendance, great. Halloween is always a surefire, going to be great. I could do nothing in terms of promotion besides to say the date, and people will come out to it. They love Halloween. It's a great dance.
People love Halloween. What were you this year?
I was event staff. Yes.
I feel like I remember seeing you there.
Yeah. I wonder why. I think the biggest flops of events. It's hard to say a recurring one because they usually don't come back if they're a flop. Who would have thought? I think trying to create a new event on this campus is sometimes really challenging, especially at a large scale, because there has to be buy-in to go to it, right? We have such a tight-knit community where you can entertain yourselves in your dorm room very easily. Throw on a movie, chat the night away, fine, content, easy. You have to be aware that new events are risks. You have to be willing to take them sometimes because otherwise you may not find gold. I don't want to say the Halloween dance is gold because it's Halloween, but like Snowball, that was a risk in a sense where that got created as a way to have a semi-formal in the fall semester when students go abroad in winter in Miscala. So that's like a calculated risk.
People love it.
People love it, and I
love
think
it.
like next year, you know, it's important in this role to be able to identify like, yeah, my bad, wasn't great, and to grow from it. I've had plenty of events kind of flop, and there's always something to learn from it and adapt to. I realize, you know, people want an earlier thing in the fall, and you know what? The people want Batescella. Let's just do Batescella. You know?
Is that what the people want?
I think that's what people want. I think people want Batescella back.
Batescella coming back 2027.
The thing I hear in my ear all the time. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try to revive Batescella. Even though I think the name's a little bit of a misrepresentation, but you know.
What about what's the other one? You know what? In the desert.
Burning Man?
Yes, Burning Bates.
Burning Bates.
Burning Bates could be awesome. Let's do it. Burning Bates 2027.
Wow.
Coming to a campus near you.
You know, Gail?
Okay. Moving on. What's the sauce?
Well, this is the Luchor Tacos Red Extra Hot.
Whew. How are you feeling? Are you feeling like spicy at all?
I'm built different. I mean, Gail, I kind of just want to flex. Maybe I'll just pour it right on. You know, really swath it in it. You know.
Wow, just bathe it.
Yeah,
in there?
just bathe it. Oh, yeah. It's covered now.
I'm gonna zoom.
Oh yeah, you're gonna zoom in editing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gail, the English major, faces technology.
Should have seen. Oh my gosh. Wish you guys could have seen me setting up the tripod today.
You figured out how to zoom in.
That wasn't even me. That was you. I didn't even know.
I was trying to give you some credit, Gail.
Shout out Bates DMS. Great people over there. Super helpful. Okay, Luke. Campus life often gets blamed when students aren't happy. Do you feel this is unfair?
I mean, I guess it depends on what they're unhappy about. Your grades, that's not us.
Have you always had the backwards cap on?
Yeah.
This whole time?
Yeah.
I just noticed it.
I don't think it's unfair in a sense. Like, if you are really dissatisfied with aspects of, you know, the social scene on campus, like, that's one of our goals to kind of amplify it. And so many students are kind of ingrained in what we do. So it's very easy that aspects of what we do kind of connect to all parts of the Bates aesthetic. You know, if you're unhappy about a club function, like, yeah, you know, there's probably a way that can relate back to us. But I think the thing with Bates students is oftentimes we make decisions that aren't, like, super loved. If you explain the why, people kind of get it, and they'd be like, still sucks, but, like, is what it is. So, I mean, my biggest thing is, if you're unhappy and you think we can help solve it, like, talk to us. We're not unapproachable, I would hope, because, you know, end of the day, we're here to make this campus community vibrant and to make sure that you feel a sense of place here and belonging. So if you're not feeling that and there's a way we can help, like, let us know.
Wow, Luke, that leads right into my next question.
I thought you were going to say it was very profound.
Oh,
that
yeah,
felt
no,
profound.
that was...
Thank you.
That was beautiful, well put, well
hot on the road
articulated.
again.
Speaking of belonging, campus life, and particularly your role within campus life, is responsible for creating community at Bates. What's one thing that you think Bates does well to build this sense of belonging?
I think we do a really good job by trying to make sure people can see the through line of how connected we are. In my role, I'm connected with so many of my colleagues that also help support students. I'm up in the SCBC so often talking with their staff about how I can best help serve the students in the center, how I can help support the clubs and orgs that are partnered with them. I'm in dining a lot, helping plan catering for our club events and helping them support our students, and them helping me support our students. I think at the highest level, every staff member here kind of goes, we're here for the student, and we have to work together to help provide that, which I hope is felt, because we spend a lot of time communicating and planning together rather than separately. At the end of the day, if we all have different policies that don't align and go separate ways is not going to help the student at all.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get a chance to eat my chicken bite. I was so inspired to get out there. Well, like, I remember when I was here for like prospective students day, right? You're here, you got accepted in, you're trying to choose. Where am I going?
Mm-hmm.
I'm into some other NESCAC school. I won't name names, you know.
Name them.
I don't want to drop any, you know. I don't want to cause any, you know, heated rivalries. You know. That was not intentional.
Luke said heated rivalry, guys.
Oh god. But no, I mean Bates was my number one pick. End of the day, I went to all 3 accepted student days at all the NESCACs I got into in Maine, and I started to do this thing where I would like count smiles back. Right, I would smile at someone and see if I got any back.
That's so cute,
dude. Because
Luke.
you know, it really was like fish out of water in a way for me at some of these places. I remember the first one I went to. I didn't get many. Like it was like less than 5 smile back.
Am I right?
I'm not gonna say yes or no to that.
I'll edit it out.
Yeah, Gail has a good intuition, and you know that was like, ooh, kind of raw, but like there's so many great things about every NESCAC in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Some debates on Prospective Students Day. It is raining, it is pouring, it is miserable out, and I lost count of like how people are just cheery and happy to be there. And it's like, this is the community you want in the sense, like, even on the rainiest of days, in the end, it is still a great day to be a Bobcat.
It's a cheery campus. It's a cheerful place. Feels like a very warm-blooded, very kind, cheerful place. Okay. So this next one is deserving of a really, really spicy sauce.
Yeah, Megalodon Caroline Reaper.
Reaper?
Yeah, Reaper.
Megalodon?
Yeah.
Why are these all shark themed?
I don't know. It's from New Hampshire, so I don't
This
know.
is an alligator shark.
It's like a hammerhead alligator.
And what's this?
This is just I think a great white.
Zoom in.
No, this is a megalodon. I said it was megalodon.
Wait, show it to the camera.
Oh yeah.
And then do like
like a beauty review.
Yeah.
My makeup.
Oh my god, this is like a mukbang.
Yeah, take a little sniff, Gail. It's a.
Oh my god.
I'll get a new plate.
This doesn't smell like edible.
That's the thing when you get the hot sauces is sometimes people are just making it hot for the sake of making it hot, opposed to like making it taste good.
Oh, you dunked that.
It's like brown.
Wow.
It's always a rough sign when the hot sauce is brown, I suppose.
I think he's feeling it, guys. What'd you say?
It's a really big chicken bite.
Luke, you work with all the clubs on campus.
All of them.
Who is your favorite club to work with? And who is your least favorite club to work with?
Dude, you're gonna make me choose favorites.
And least favorites.
I get asked this question quite a bit, and I actually have a very like political answer to it. Not political, but like.
Bates Democrats?
No. But it's like definitely I'm gonna ride the fence as much as I can.
Okay.
My favorite club to work with is always the one I'm in the room with.
Oh my god.
Because if you're taking the time to come talk to me, you're doing great.
What about, are you going to say least favorite club is the one I'm not in the room with?
No, I'm also going to say it's the one I'm in the room with. At that point, my focus is on that club, right? They're the one.
They're the one. Okay.
They're my favorite and least favorite.
You make them feel like they're the only girl in the world.
Yeah, I do. Make them feel like they're the only girl in the world. Yeah, this is hot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're sweating. Zoom in.
Yeah.
He's sweating.
It's gonna be really funny when you don't know how to edit this to zoom in. So it is really hard to say a least favorite, and I think I'd get canceled if I did say a least favorite.
Yeah, I was hoping for that. Not in a mean way. I don't know, I wanted shots fired. I thought you were going to say your favorite club is Tea Club.
You know, I'll say my loser club is the Strange Bedfellows because they went like defunct like multiple years ago.
Strange Bedfellows?
Yeah, they're on my mind because they were an improv group that went defunct before I even was a student.
Yes, and.
Yes, and.
That's improv. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Luke, we are in our penultimate sauce.
Yeah. This is Carolina Reaper, actually here hot sauce.
Hamagata. What is that even supposed to say? Oh, Hammer Gator. Oh.
Fake manner.
Oh, I understand. It's Hammer Gator
Yeah.
with a Maine accent.
There you
We're
go.
both from Maine.
We are.
We are. Please don't talk like that. Some do. I have family members who say fire like fire. Oh, all of my family members have the thickest Maine accent. My uncles, they're all... I have family members who pizza. Is it a pizza? Pizza? Yeah, pizza. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's a weird one. I always hear somebody being called pat, lobster. Yeah, that's not coastal Maine stuff. Oh, the Bahama. Get some lobster. Get some clam chowder. I'm not a lobster guy. Yeah, I'm not a lobster guy either. Impressive.
Okay, so Luke,
Mm-hmm.
you did room checks.
I did.
So yeah, you were looking at people's rooms.
Yep.
What was the craziest thing you found?
Oh my god. I've never felt such like childlike joy than walking into this room. I walk into this room. I see a bed in the living space. I'm like, that seems weird. That's not where a bed goes. So as I'm kind of doing the walk around, I see a bedroom
What's in the bedroom?
that has no bed, but instead is just a full-fledged poker table.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And now the bedroom is just for the gambling experience. And
That
you
is
can sleep
awesome.
in the living quarters, who cares? Because gambling don't sleep.
Gambling don't stop. Okay, wow.
Yeah. Whew.
Whew, you feeling it?
I mean, I feel better after that, a little respite.
This was a respite?
That was a respite. That was a
Little
respite.
palate cleanser?
That was a palate cleanser.
Okay, so our final question, Luke. So you have been a student here, and you're also an employee here now.
Yeah,
And you work with clubs, you are part of clubs, very involved in student life. If now you could add any club to Bates, any club, any event, anything, what do you think Bates is missing when it comes to a student group or an event?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
embarrassing.
That is really embarrassing.
Wow, so much.
This is gonna be wow.
Good thing I know my answer.
Oh god, that hurt me just to look at it. I want to smell it. Holy wow, that's a hamagator right there. If I ever saw one.
Oh, it's gonna get worse with more talk. I would
talk a
do.
lot.
I would do an aquarium club. I love fish so much.
That's awesome. Why don't we have that?
I don't know. It's a weird thing. I think it's because like fish tanks at campus can only have a small size.
Oh, he's reaching for the drink, guys.
But I have at my parents' house when I lived there as a youngster, like 80 plus gallons of aquariums.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so dearly.
I would always go, I'm not a big science guy, right? Not great at it. But I would always go to not favorite summit topics about, aquaponics or anything fish related. I just love them dearly. And I really think that there is an opportunity to have that as a club on campus and have it be really successful. I think
Like we had, for a second, murmurs of a pufferfish club. I emailed them back like, yo, that's so great. My favorite pufferfish is a pea puffer. I wanted to flex a little bit. Pea puffer's
What a
great.
flex.
It is what a flex. Oh my goodness.
My eyes are watering.
Wow.
Oh wow. Woo!
Woo! Hamagator, baby.
Hamagator.
But I think we had to do an event to do both sides of this question. I would love to do like a student, staff, faculty, vendor fair. I think a lot of our staff and faculty and students have really great
Ooh,
talents and are really
yeah.
crafty.
Mm-hmm.
I think a little fair to celebrate that and to distribute your makings and art forms would go over so well.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Aquarium club, vendor fair,
Yeah.
burning baits, all coming to you in 2027.
Hoorah.
I'll be out of here.
Hopefully.
Well, Luke, you have made it through all of these hot sauces, and I have just been here watching you.
Yeah, you have.
But
Yeah.
thank you so much for being here with us
Yeah.
today on Blazing Bobcat Bites.
Yeah, thanks for
That's
having
what
me.
it's called, right?
It is what it's called.
Yeah,
Good
Blazing Bobcat Bites, baby, where the chicken bites are hot.
And the questions are
even
hotter.
spicier.
Spicier.
Is there anything else you'd like to say before we conclude this really special time?
This is all we're gonna come up before Winter Carnival. Enjoy Winter Carnival. Be
Enjoy
kind.
Winter Carnival.
Be safe. Have fun.
Let's plug some things.
Let's plug some things.
Puddle
Yeah.
Jump.
Puddle
February
Jump.
6th.
February 6th. Late Night Commons. Going back to the hot stuff for this.
Oh my god.
Late Night Commons,
Oh my god.
9 to 11, that Friday night.
You're crazy.
Yep.
That.
Jalapeno
Hurt
poppers,
me.
chicken wings,
Yes.
hash browns,
Yes. Bring your
cauliflower
own
wings.
BYOHS.
Yeah, bring your own hot sauce, guys. We have VCS Student Showcase.
Whoop whoop. Go VCS. Every Thursday.
We have Big Price Bingo on Monday.
Big prizes.
Outing Club is doing Camp Stuff Cook-Off.
Yes.
Basketball game that Friday night too.
Go-
7 p.m.
Go Bobcats.
Girls versus Trinity. Wear white. We're gonna frost it out.
Dope.
Should be a great carnival.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Frost and Furious.
Frost and Furious, baby.
Yeah. Good plug, Gail. Good plug.
Awesome. Yeah. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Well, thank you, Luke. Thank you. Thank you, Luke.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, everybody.